Hello and welcome back to Multi Podcast. I'm Erin,
I'm Jess.
and today we are here for the Japanese Grand Prix summary. Apologies if our mic sounds really bad. We are in a studio, and this is the first time we're using this studio, and we don't know how the audio sounds. Also, they do not have they don't have any recording software, so we're recording this on voice memos on my phone, as well as the mics. That's all we've got today.
Yeah, literally. And it's the fact that we've not even got to come in and test it. We've not
been able to come in and test
it's
it.
not soundproof.
And
so,
there's a nursery next to us.
Yeah, so it's just echoey and
we're sorry if you hear kids laughing next door as well.
It's just
let's
makes it all great.
Let's just jump straight into it. So Max Verstappen obviously won, which I am so happy about. It's gonna, like I say, call it Stockholm syndrome. I said this last season, and I've also said it this season. I have missed the Dutch national anthem.
I miss
so much.
We were at an event in Knockhill yesterday, so we had to watch it on the bus on the way into Edinburgh. And I got off the bus as it ended, and I was never been happy.
I got on the bus right as the formation lap started, and I was sitting watching it the entire bus journey. I had it on mute, but I had the subtitles of the commentary on because I had my headphones on, my music on, because I just can't listen to something like that when I'm in public.
I was listening to it. Most boring race. So
genuinely,
honestly,
oh my god! I hate to say it, right? Suzuka and Monaco are the worst two races to watch.
It's so windy that it's hard to overtake,
and
so it's just kind of
boring.
It was so boring.
But anyway, congrats to the Papaya Boys. Congrats to Oscar specifically for getting a podium on his birthday.
Congrats to Matt. Congrats to Ollie for the point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jess is trying so hard to not say any McLaren boys here because she feels like she'll be crucified otherwise.
Congrats to somehow Charles getting that tractor to pay for.
Anyway, congrats to Oscar for getting a podium on his birthday.
Oh, my mic's gone. Wait. Okay,
is your mic gone?
It's back.
Right, anyway, congrats to Oscar for getting that on his birthday. That's brilliant. Done great, dog. Could have been a win, but Max just cooked in the rain a little too well.
It wasn't even raining.
No. But it was raining during qualifying a little bit.
Yeah, but it wasn't raining during the actual race.
He's still a master of the rain nonetheless.
Yes.
We're going to have a fight one of these days on this podcast.
No. We have to, you know what? It's not that deep at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a couple of race car drivers. It's really not that deep.
There's no need to.
Yeah, you don't see F1 fans causing riots like football fans do.
It's we have our opinions and we're allowed to have our opinions. You just have to accept
even if they're wrong, sorry.
No, but opinions are opinions. They're not right or wrong. Because you'll think someone else's opinion is wrong and they'll think yours is wrong. It's just how life works.
I just tried to pull my sunglasses down, not realising that I couldn't because I put the headphones on. But the pit lane incident, really not that deep for MD.
No, it's not. Basically, guys, if you never watched the race, the pit lane incident is, so Lando got released as Max was coming down the fast lane, right? Mm-hmm. They went along side by side on each other. Max on the line of the fast lane, Lando coming out of the pit lane, and then Max got out, following the line, and Lando went off onto the grass, and then they just sat and they were grassing each other up for ages, and you were just like, boys, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep. And I went on Twitter after this, and seeing the amount of people, specifically Max fans, saying, oh, Max would never do that, Max would never do that. Did you become an F1 fan yesterday? Have you taken a look at 2016 Max Verstappen?
Come on, Mad Max was an era, guys.
Yeah, come on. And it's Lewis fans as well. Lewis fans, I've seen so many people saying oh yeah, who's driving dirty? Your driver is not an icon for driving clean.
Any legend, if you look at most legends in
Michael
this sport,
Schumacher, Senna, Alien Prost,
they're aggressive. They don't drive clean. They're aggressive, and that's what makes them good.
Yeah,
that is how they do it, right? So you can't, because if a driver's too soft and they're like, oh no,
okay.
me, they're never going to be world champions. That's not world champion mentality.
I nearly made an absolute diabolical joke there, but I can't say it because I have friends who are a fan of this driver. I just said the name off mic and just gag. So, other little notes, right? All 20 cars finished for the first time this season.
Madness. Absolute madness.
This isn't a rumour, this was an official thing. Carlos Sainz was fined for going to the bathroom during the race and like during the national anthem,
The national anthem,
despite having a doctor's note. Like, I'm sorry, God forbid the man has a little bit of a tummy ache.
I found it class when Jensen commented. That was like absolutely legend.
Jensen's comment was absolutely brilliant. But I don't think people actually realise that's how bad the FIA are getting recently. Like, Alex Albon was apparently also fined for his crash out on the radio.
I don't think he was. I don't think that was official.
We never know with the FIA at this point, do
True.
we?
I just saw it on the Fakers account and everyone in the comments was like, it's not real.
I seen it on another account and then I seen it on Fakers. But I seen an account who posted it before Formula Fakers did. So I was like, right, this is
I don't know.
I
I don't think it's real because I feel like it would have been publicly announced more.
It's not coming up in the notes. Sorry, there's just kids screaming.
Oh, it's in my head.
But I would like to say, do you think Jack Doohan is going to make it any longer in Alpine, or is Franco Colapinto clapping his hands and clapping like, yes, boy, we're back?
I genuinely think Franco's so ready for it. I think he's going in.
He cooked in that Williams. He's about to cook in an Alpine. He loves dragging a tractor up to midfield again.
Yeah, I feel like it is like at least Alpine aren't doing what Red Bull do and just firing a driver after 2 races. Yuki, by the way,
solid performance from him.
Solid performance, not points,
but still brilliant.
But did incredibly well. Better than what we saw some other people do the last 2 races.
Better than some. But Flavio, I think Flavio is just waiting for the right time to sack Jack because, as we all know, Flavio Briatore has been known for his controversies.
It might be after. It might be during the break.
So he has contracts for 6 races, right?
6. So he's just
We're 3 done. We're 3 down.
So he's just going to go after the next 3. He's just going to go.
After this triple header. He's going to get sacked after this triple header. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Would I be surprised? Not in the slightest.
No, I have a feeling he's waiting to get him kicked out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think he's just waiting for the contract's over so he can't get sued. Because, again, as we all know, when it comes to underperforming drivers, Flavio Briatore has a brilliant way of working with them, as we've seen from Nelson Piquet Jr. What a man. Alonso, how do you start? I understand Suzuka's a really bad. How do you get outcooked? How do you end up at P14 when you're like P11?
To be fair, he's DNF the other 2 races. He's not having a very good season.
He's literally not in championship contention because he's not scored a single point.
Yeah, like he's not doing well this season so far.
Please,
which is a shame.
my boy.
Come on, you've got Adrian with you this time. I think he'll
Adrian's work's not coming in until
next year. Yeah, I think he'll cook next year.
I think
we'll see Aston Martin like they'll go up next year. Unfortunately,
not unfortunately.
For me, unfortunately.
For me, I'm rooting for them. No,
because if Aston Martin go up, it means they're going to battle McLaren.
Oh no, never mind. Get me
on. See, exactly. This is my point.
Lance, please keep crashing the cars.
Yeah, actually no. I kind of want to see Alonso prime again though.
I want
to see that. I want to see his little dances on his car.
On the bus yesterday.
I genuinely love his like just mentality. You see it on media and stuff, and it's great.
I remember on the bus yesterday, I was scrolling vintage, like F1's vintage, F1's B-top, and I seen like it was a matching tracksuit of like Renault Fernando, and I was like, do I buy it for like £20? And I'm like, do I just step into my savings? I have £22 in my savings, guys. Do I just buy it? Probably not. But like, there's not really much happening. But as it was Suzuka, I would like to just say a very rest easy to Gio Bianchi. Because, right, I'm going to be honest here, I do really miss Jules quite a lot. I think about him all the time. Like, that sounds really, really weird, but, like, Gio Bianchi, I don't really know how to word that. It was a crash that was so preventable.
Literally.
It was so preventable. Like, a lot of other drivers have said this. It was so preventable. If they had just red flagged and cancelled the race, it would have been fine, but no.
They have a recovery vehicle on the track instead.
We've had to lose a life because of the FIA stupidity.
Literally.
Which I don't understand why that is allowed in general. Like, you have caused the death of so many drivers by being negligent and being on a power trip for things that don't matter, like swearing on radio. Sorry, me and Jess look like we're about to start crying.
I'm just stoned out, mate. It's a long day. It's been warm in Scotland recently, and it's been long, and we've been told to come back like 2 hours later, so we've had to walk in the sun.
It's been a long day for us, guys.
Like, and we were out, like, oh, okay, not kill. We can tell this story. Give
Yeah,
us
we
time.
can. Yeah, we can talk about
So,
Knockhill.
Left the house at 5. We had to wake up at 3. Left the house at 5. Right, go at the time. The train left Glasgow. No, my bus left Glasgow at 6. Then I had to get into Edinburgh. Oh, already bad start to the day, right? Then we got to Knockhill. Yeah, you'll never guess what happened when we got to Knockhill, guys. We had Chloe Grant show us around.
I would just like to step in here and say now Jess is a taste of what I have to do because I live further away from Glasgow than Jess, and now she knows how I feel whenever I have to get into Glasgow.
Yeah, but not my issue.
Yeah, but you're sitting complaining. That's what I have to do like 3 times a week,
No,
dog.
but I used to have to do that when I had to go Motherwell. Yeah, it was like, I think I left at like 5 something every morning.
Yeah, I leave at like 6:45, but I'm up at the ass crack of dawn.
Yeah, well, I mean, you technically, if you're leaving at 6:45, you don't have to be unless you're doing your like makeup, hair.
Have you seen the way I thought up to college?
Sure.
Exactly.
But, see, it's just like I would have to be up at the ass crack of dawn as well.
Yeah, and it's so stressful because it's like, why do I need to do
But, like,
this just to get here?
For college, it's like last walk, right? End of the year, I've stopped doing my hair, I've stopped my makeup, I've stopped dressing up. I have went full on, just like,
She's gave up. I'm doing the opposite.
yeah,
I'm locking in.
She's locking in. I'm giving up,
I'm sitting here in my little black tennis skirt, my Carlos Singh
and I'm
jersey
like
on.
leggings and a jersey. That's it, leggings and a jersey. I've put sunglasses on my head so that can these people shut up, so that I look half
Decent.
decent.
But since we're going into a triple header, I want to know your predictions for Bahrain. Is it Bahrain or Saudi Arabia? I think it's Bahrain. It's Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. So who's your predictions? Max, I will fling this mic at you. The mic.
Max, Oscar.
Just some random.
I've just forgot all the drivers' names and all.
It's been a long day, guys. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. It's already been a long day.
Max, Oscar, and
She's forgotten the word again, guys. So for a second.
oh, Kimmy.
Kimmy Antonelli. Do you think he's gonna hold it up there?
Max, Oscar, and Kimmy.
Max was like,
Do you
right.
mean I watched him lead the race for a couple of laps yesterday?
Yeah, no, he's the youngest by 3 days.
Yeah, we checked the like stats and we were like, oh,
3
that's
days.
rough.
That's a bruise, man. That's a bruise to the ego. But my prediction, Oscar, Lando, Alex Albon.
I like that.
I think Alex Albon. I think, see, after that crash out, that man is coming out for blood.
I hope that they fix that up shift issue, by the way. Because Max had it at the start of the race as well. And
I think it's just the track. The track was resurfaced, and a lot of drivers were having that issue.
Yeah.
Gabriel Bortoleto as well, apparently.
I forgot.
Also, right, Isaac Hajar.
I love him so much.
I love him. But respectfully, are your balls okay? Like, respectfully.
Oh,
because that must have been painful.
I could imagine, yeah.
Like, we're both women. We don't have the necessary facilities to feel that pain, right?
No.
We're both cis women. But, oh my God, that...
Amazing.
Not amazing. Not amazing. Right?
Amazing for the...
It's funny.
The giggles,
brilliant for the memes, right? But that is painful. I've seen it. One of the TikTok comments. Not even TikTok, it was Reddit. Formula 1 Reddit. Ooh. Someone in the comments was like, he sacrificed his chance to have kids for that fucking Red Bull seat.
Yeah, no, I saw that as well. I think someone posted it on...
Isaac Hajar, like Isaac in brackets.
I think someone posted it onto Twitter.
Probably.
Or like put it in the Twitter group chat that I'm in. I'm in a Ferrari group chat. I've just called you all chat.
Screw it. As she's promoting Max, by the way, guys. That's quite funny.
It's an issue, guys. It's a deep-rooted issue at the moment.
She's
I'm
planning-
having... It's like...
I'm gonna just be upfront and say my top three teams: McLaren, Williams, and Red Bull. I don't even care anymore. I don't like Christian Horner, and I do not like Adrian Newey, but I like UK. I love UK, and I love Max.
My top three teams, guys, are
She's just gonna whip out three random teams here.
no Ferrari, Red Bull, and Haas.
All in SA, yeah.
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 Ferrari,
Okay.
Red Bull, and Haas. Until Franco gets the Alpine seat, and then I'm going Pierre and Franco,
right in
mate.
there.
Like,
That's
no offense to Jack,
so
he's just
justified.
not my favourite human.
No, me neither.
Like,
He scares me a little
I'm
bit.
sure he's lovely.
I'm sure he
Do you
is
know
a
what it
lovely
is?
man.
New people scare me, right?
In case you can't tell, guys, we are both very, very neurodivergent.
Yeah.
I'm looking to the wall like there's a camera there.
I've been looking at that corner. Like, I'm
We'll
just
get cameras
zoned
in
out.
soon, guys, we promise.
Yeah, once we can be bothered to look presentable for this stuff. Especially because we normally do it after college, right? And like,
College air's not it.
yeah, if you've had a long day of college, you've been up early, the college air makes your makeup go crusty.
We claim
half
long
off.
day, we film on half days.
Yeah.
We're in there for like 3
Apart
hours.
from now, because our lecturer, right?
It's for 3 Fridays. So
Yeah, Fridays is like, yeah, so your class won't be on a Monday, it'll be on a Friday morning instead. Why Friday morning? Like,
Rob, I will crash out.
like, Friday morning, are you chatting? Like, train tickets are cheaper in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then we can go to Spoons after in the
Oh
afternoon.
my god, don't even talk.
Actually, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to start spending all my money on Spoons again.
Not again.
I
Not
can't
again.
be bothered.
I've made too many mistakes on those nights
I
out.
need money for summer.
I've made too many mistakes on those nights out. I can't do that. Also, do you know what I find really funny? So you know how I'm attending Barcelona this year, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to actually put away the recording so Jess can't look at it because I can see her staring at the time because I know she doesn't want to be here, but she's the one who said consistency is key. We've already took a 6-week break. We need to lock back in. Girl. What?
It's just because it's warm, guys.
It is literally because it is
like,
roasting
the heat, and like the idea of traveling all of yesterday.
and the windows won't open.
Yeah, and we don't want the windows to open because then more
More
noise
things
comes
will
in.
come out. So
And it's just like, I think the heat is just making me so tired. And plus, I think I've well overslept. My usual sleep, I normally sleep 5 hours a night, and I slept 10 last night. So,
what time did I go to bed? I went to bed at
Actually,
7. I slept 12 hours last night.
I slept a lot more than 10.
I slept 12 hours last night after brilliant.
5 o'clock. So,
Came home at 5 p.m.
So I'll go 5:30 because I got home at like something.
Yeah.
So like, right. So we'll call it 12.
It was quarter.
5
Yeah.
to 7, an hour and a half. So like 14 hours, guys.
I slept 12 hours after brilliant.
And I normally sleep 5. So I've overslept like
Double in a
massively.
bit.
Missed dinner. The only thing I ate yesterday was a panini once I got home.
That's wild.
And
The Mackey's breakfast.
and the
we had.
Mackey's breakfast we had at like 7 o'clock.
It's wild. I think I had that. I ordered a chippy, and it was like I just went straight to bed after the chippy.
No, actually, I ate the panini, fed the cat, and crashed. Like, my mum was apparently banging on my door. Nothing. I not
so
woke up to
tired.
anything.
It was so annoying.
And we both ran off like 3 hours, a 3-hour nap from the previous day because we had to be up like.
I phoned Jess at 4 in the morning to double check that she was awake.
Yeah.
Because I had just woken up.
Like, I'm never waking up that early again unless I'm getting on a flight.
I don't even know what time I'm flying out to Barcelona. I'm being so fair. I didn't find out I was flying out during free practice until yesterday. This trip has been booked since like November. Or whenever it was
What, you're
properly
flying out the Friday?
booked. Yeah, we're flying out the Friday.
Returning Monday?
To the Monday. Which is brilliant. Because
Yeah.
if there's a post-race celebration, guess we're going to be hitting the club. I'm not going to hit the club. No. But I'm too scared to argue with bouncers. They scare me so much.
Especially in Spain. You can't argue with Spanish bouncers. Barcelona as well. It's not like
fucking my god.
yeah, it's not like a
I've just got like PTSD.
it's not like the party spot,
It's not the
so
party
it's
spot,
not
it's a pure cultural spot.
yeah, so it's not going to be as
Yeah.
accepting of that.
All fun and games until I see a driver out in the street and just start fucking hyperventilating. It's pure starstruck.
You know, it was so weird. Like I weirdly just I see somebody famous and all of a sudden I'm like
That
no.
was us seeing Chloe Grant yesterday. Like we were like, I was tweaking out.
I was
got
so
a photo
calm.
with her. I was, yeah, just with Cam, I was internally tweaking out. I'm texting my mum, being like, oh my god, I'm with Chloe Grant right now.
And I was like, you know what? We've been besties for a while, okay? I'm sitting talking about TikTok.
Besties for
No,
a while.
I mean, as in, like, I was weirdly calm.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can just chat normally as
Yeah.
well.
I
Like,
couldn't. I could not. I physically could not speak.
I think I'm very good at, like, putting the difference between a real human being
and a driver.
a
Yeah,
driver.
so I'm usually really good at that. It's just like I've followed Chloe Grant for a while.
No,
Like
so far.
I had like while we're talking about clubs and meeting people, I had a dream that I was out in a club in Dubai with Daniel Ricciardo, and I have not been the same since. Because what? Right? I think about this dream all the time. I was stuck in a nightclub in Dubai with Daniel Ricciardo, and I couldn't get out, and it was still leaving at the time. But like I think about it all the time. Like, what do you mean? And I woke up the next morning and I was like, absolutely raging it didn't happen. I was like, I woke
this
up
isn't
so
Dubai.
angry. I was like, this isn't Dubai, where am I? Because it was like it was one of those like naps, you know, one of those danger naps. You go to bed like the middle of the day and you wake up like 4 a.m. Pure dehydrated.
Yeah.
One of them, I woke up absolutely fuming.
I also guys. I want to book a little dance trip. Not that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to go to Nice.
We try to go to Nice for New
New
Year
Year's,
so
and
we
it
can
is.
hit Monaco as well.
It's not happening.
No.
It's not gonna happen. No, me and you, it ain't gonna happen.
No. I might go myself though.
I might actually just do a New Year's solo trip.
Do we?
No, I want to take a New Year's solo trip, right?
Yeah.
But I also want to go for the weekend of the week of my 18th, week after my 18th.
I might just drag Rock.
You gonna go?
Like Rock's New Year trip to France. Because she wants to go to Paris, right? So I'm thinking we
Paris
stay.
and France are the other side of the country.
No, I'm thinking we stay halfway, right? So we can book like a week. We'll stay, or we can go stay in Paris for like half a week and go down the way to Nice. Stay there half a week.
Do you know the distance between Paris and Nice?
Yes.
It's like Orkney to here.
Yes.
I'm looking at the imaginary cameras now. Are y'all seeing this?
I can do a long train.
I can't handle a long train.
See, this is the thing with me is I can't do buses because they rock and shake, but I can do trains and cars.
So I can't handle trains. I get too overstimulated on trains.
Trains are the trains have always been my chill.
That's a really nice way of saying the autism.
Like, I don't know, it's ever since I was a kid, like, if I am having a bad day, I'll go put noise cancellation headphones on
and just go on
and
the
just
train.
chill and lean back.
Yeah, I rate that.
I used to do it when I used to skip college. I used to go through.
Guys, I think that's everything. We've had a little chat. We will see you all next week for Bahrain.
I
Debrief?
assume so.
Probably. Anyway, bye.
Bye.